make sure that you have your client facing you. Have them hold their hands off to the side so you don't spray their hands. Have them spread their feet apart. And you start with the front plane of their body. You want to think of their bodies as planes. You're going to start with the front, you're going to move to the side, go to the back, and the other side, so that you cover every area. And you just I start at the top of the leg, and you just keep moving with the gun. You don't want to linger anywhere, because then you get a big blob. And it's good if you stop spraying when you get to the top, and stop spraying when you get to the bottom, so that you don't have overlapping at the top and bottom. Also, when you're spraying their feet, you want to stay away from the toes, and you want to kind of just get the tops of the feet. You can just miss the toes a little bit, but you don't want to get too much on the toes, because that can look funny. So you get the front of their legs, have them turn their legs so you can see their inner thigh. And the other one, you want to make sure you don't get their ankles too much. You kind of go down and it'll miss down onto their ankles, but if you put too much on their ankles, it can look funny. And you want to come up and finish with the front plane. And keep your eyes closed. You just want to get their face lightly at first, because you're going to go when their side is facing you, you're going to spray the side of their face also. So just turn to your right and keep your eyes closed for a moment. When you're spraying their hands, you don't want to spray their fingers too much. When you come down, just kind of have it be a mist onto their hands. Fingers are always going to be a little bit lighter than the rest of their hand, but that's better than having brown in between and having their fingernails brown. Flip your hands. You want to make sure you get the inside of the arm, twist your arm forward, the back of the arm. Don't spray the elbow too directly. You're going to get the elbow at some point, so I usually just go down to about this point, then I get down here, and then I have them push their arm forward, and then you're going to get the side. All the while you want to keep moving, and you want to stay pretty close to the body. I'd say about 4 to 6 inches away. Then turn to the back. You have them face the back, and hold your arms out so that your palms are facing me. Perfect. Then you can get that one line right there that's pretty difficult to get, and at the same time you're getting their elbow a little bit. You never really want to directly spray it too much. You go ahead and get their back. And then hold your hands up a little bit, just so I don't spray your palms. You don't want to spray their palms ever, ever. So we're working on the back plane. And then what we do is you have them bend their knees. Bend both your knees at the same time. Get every little spot. Get the little areas that otherwise wouldn't have been sprayed. And stand up and turn to the right and hold your hand toward me and keep your eyes closed for a moment. And remember about the hands, you just want to kind of mist out. And then flip your hand. The inside of the arm. Twist your arm forward. Good to show them what to do, because if you just explain it, some people are visual and they won't understand what you're talking about. Push your arm forward. About the ankles. You don't want to get too much on the ankles. And turn toward hold your arms up. This is kind of just finishing off any areas where you think that may not have been sprayed quite enough. You always want to make sure the inside of the arm is sprayed up to the hand. You want to stop right there. Inside of the arm. And then I usually have them twist their pinkies in so you can get this one line right there. And at this point you're also getting their elbow a little bit more. So they're not going to have white elbows, but they're not going to have real brown elbows. And hold your arms down. I always go back and get the shoulders one more shot. I think she looks great. I always recommend that we use a sunless tan extender. Tango Sun products are excellent to use. Use the tan extender after about 3 days. It'll help to extend that glow for a few days longer, keep everything smooth. We also have a sunless tanning lotion that you can use if you're on a long trip and you need to get tan again. You can put it on at night and you'll be tan in the morning. So, do you have any questions for me?
About how long do you think this will last?
It's about 6 to 12 days. We generally say you can say a week or two. It just depends on how fast the person's skin exfoliates. You want to make sure to tell them to stay moisturized because that's going to help to prolong the tan. Do you have any other questions?
Will this stain my clothes at all?
It'll wash out of most fabrics. You can get dressed pretty much 2 or 3 minutes after you get sprayed because the tan is going to be pretty set. You don't want anything that's really going to rub. It's best if you don't have to wear a bra out. Something loose fitting and darker in color is best.